Happy Monday, Gators. Today is May 11, 2020. Welcome to the announcements. Joining me today is co-host Professor Peterson. Welcome to the show, Professor Peterson.
Good morning, you all. What a lovely day it is.
Thank you for being here, kind sir. Do we have any birthdays at College Gardens today?
We have some absolutely fantastic young children who have been born on this day. Aiden L. in Miss Kern's class, felicitations. Emma M. in Miss Rank's class, congratulations on your birth. James Z. in Adam's class, what a lovely day it is for you to be born.
Today is also National Etiquette Day. Do you know what etiquette is, Professor Peterson?
At a what?
You sound just like me when I was a young lad. I have a special treat for everyone. I have a video of Professor Dushel in middle school asking that same question. Let's take a look.
That's what you mustn't do. You gotta show those girls that, well, that you got some etiquette. You know, being polite. When you need girls.
Can you tell which one is me, Professor Peterson?
Oh, I absolutely can.
It was at a young age, right here, lots of hair. It's coming back.
It is coming back.
That I asked.
It looks fantastic, both in the past and now, Professor Dushel.
Thank you very much, sir. It was back then that I learned what the word etiquette means. So I think we should spread that to our Gators.
Absolutely. What a great idea. So we have a list of 20 different suggestions brought by etiquette experts, and we thought it would be a fantastic idea for all of you young Gators to maybe practice one or two of them today and even have an opportunity to be reflective and think, how much etiquette do I show?
Let's start off with that first one. The true meaning of etiquette is always to show respect and kindness to everyone around you. I believe, sir, that you do a wonderful job of that. I think our Gators also have amazing skills at doing that.
Why, thank you. You as well. Number 2 says to use please, thank you, and excuse me every day. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've said excuse me today. Excuse me for that, all of you.
Apologies accepted, sir. This is something very important to me. How to hold your silverware correctly.
Not like this?
No, wrapping your hand around such a utensil is not the best move.
Okay, well, I learn something every day. I'm an expert, but there's plenty to learn on the subject of etiquette. Number 4, how to properly use a napkin to wipe your mouth. No sleeves, none of this.
Yeah, that would be great on my suit.
Oh, perfect.
Another amazing example of what not to do. Or when you make that sound when you eat. Oh, terrible.
Yes, this is an important life lesson, all of you young Gators. Let's not chew with our mouths closed. Or wait.
Well, no, excuse me, sir, excuse me.
Pardon me, pardon me. I mean, please never do that.
How do you feel about elbows on the table?
None, ever.
Especially when it makes you touch your face.
Yeah, we don't want that. Number 7, never interrupt an adult.
Excuse me, what'd you say?
When they're speaking to someone else. Yeah, a really important one. Harder than you think when you don't have a mute button on Zoom. In person can be a challenge not to interrupt those adults. I know they like to talk a lot, don't they, Professor Dushel?
All day, every day. Nonstop. How about commenting on someone's appearance?
What is that you're wearing, Mr. Professor Dushel?
Thought I'd dress up for etiquette day. But one thing
Uh,
I do believe is very kind, Professor Peterson, is should I have some mark on my clothing, dropped my coffee this morning on my shirt? I appreciate when people let me know.
yeah, probably not in the form of, hey, Mr. Dushel, is that a whole lot of coffee all over you? Maybe just a side conversation. I go up and I say, hey, I think you might have missed a spot. Something like that.
Perfectly appropriate and appreciated. I would love that if Gators did that appropriately.
So keep an eye out for Mr. Dushel's attire. Going forward, we all have permission.
Yeah.
All right. The next one, how to give a compliment to someone else. Not just, whoa, nice shirt, dude. Wow, you put all that effort to put fancy clothes on. I know that it's not easy to dress up. That's a better example.
Mr. Peterson, you have a very nice coat on. You look professional today. Thank you.
Thank you. And I could reply to that with a thank you letter, not just saying, hey, thanks, but something more like, thank you for that compliment earlier today. That made my day.
What about helping someone in need? I've always thought that that was super kind and appreciative. Opening the door for someone else, helping someone carry in groceries from the car.
Absolutely. And that just takes attention to other people. People can tell when you're ready to them. It's really caring of you. The next one is how to introduce yourself and others properly. If you maybe have a friend who's with you or your brother that no one's ever met. Hi, this is my brother blank. She is so annoying. Or he is so annoying. It's probably not exactly what we're looking for. Maybe something along the lines of, she is just the most intelligent young child that I have ever met, and that is my sister, whom I love. Something like that is a great making them a good person, because we all are. Next one that's important, be aware of positive body language and how to show it. You don't want to just be slouched all the time or up close, or you don't want to like do one of these or anything like that. Be respectful, be aware of the way that you look.
And being aware is also being open. Make sure that your body language communicates to others that you appreciate being with them and that you're interested in them and that you're going to be a good listener with that too.
Absolutely. Never call on an adult by their first name unless if the adult instructs you to do so. This is critical now in our Zoom times because everyone is aware of my first name. So you could choose to call me that, or you could do the polite thing and call me Mr. Peterson. On this occasion, Professor Peterson does the job as well.
Thank you for reminding us about how to be kind to adults when we know their full name. I also would like to remind them the appropriate thing to do before entering a room is to knock on the door.
Yes.
This happens rarely anymore, but how do you answer a telephone when you hear that ring?
You wouldn't just go like, yo, or anything like that. It's best to say, hi, how are you? With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking? Something along those regards, show that you're ready to listen and be a part of that conversation. Our next couple have to do with the way that we interact with each other. How to make eye contact when speaking with another person. You don't want to be up too close. You don't want to be looking over here while I'm talking to you, but really just, it's respectful listening and conversation.
When doing such, it's also important to not point or stare at someone. No finger at anyone. It's just not polite. Let's show some etiquette and be welcoming. This one is always a good reminder, but even more so during this time of pandemic. Make sure that you cover your mouth when you sneeze or cough. Even when you're at home, it is the appropriate thing to do.
That's right. Shows respect for the people around you, for the place around you. And
And we
last,
can add on to
this
that
is,
one, Mr. Peterson, by saying at this time, if we are out in public, we also want to make sure that we're using some kind of face covering at all times, whether it's a mask or a scarf, something that will cover our mouth and our nose area.
absolutely. What an important time for etiquette it is for us. And finally, how to invite someone to join a group if they're alone. This is all about being caring, but also, like we said, being attentive to the others around you. Very important. Wouldn't you say so, kind sir?
Absolutely, sir. Thank you for reviewing etiquette in a kind, clear, and concise manner. Well, send us away with a good farewell in an appropriate manner, Mr. Peterson.
Yes, I will be very careful about the words that I select here. I would love for you all to have a monumental Monday, to be aware of the people around you, your impact on them, and how we can treat others with respect. I know that you can do this, for each and every one of you have shown the ability to grow in your etiquette. You can always review our morning announcements if you'd like a reminder. Thank you so much for your time, both you, Professor Dushel, and all of our viewers across America.
Thanks for being with us, Mr. Peterson. Have a great
My
day.
pleasure. My pleasure. Have a good one.